said yes I would. Oh yes I would. And to this day I don't remember a thing except bees making honey and a mouse on the tree. I hear the sun is coming, morning light, and then I pull my guitar from the sheet at night. I started picking and there ain't much change, but I did pick up a pen and write the words on this page. I know it feels like I may be stretching the truth. Come to think that maybe you are too. You're all out there, you're living a lie. You don't know how and you don't know why. You work a 9 to 5 and go with your job. Hell, everybody's looking for a bank to rob. I was down on the corner, I was begging for change. It ain't about the money, money don't mean a thing. Down on the corner, begging for change. It ain't about the money, money don't mean It's for the bluesman and the possessed pen. Only the spirit in the sky can judge me for my sin.
All right, welcome in everybody to another live experience here on Twitch and Facebook. This is Tunesday Tuesday number 39, and we're featuring my buddy and singer-songwriter Caleb Boles, who is from Diana, Texas. That's right, it is our monthly East Texas night here on Tunesday Tuesday as well. I believe at least 10 of our songs tonight are featuring East Texas artists. So we're going to be showing a lot of love to the local area where I am tonight. It's not all local, but it is mostly local. And we're excited to chat with Caleb tonight as well. Caleb was part of a show that I booked earlier this year with Van Plating from Florida at the Speakeasy Coffee House in Quitman. That was amazing. And I love Caleb's style as a songwriter and a performer and a singer. I think you guys are going to love him as well. He's super down to earth. If you guys are watching this on either Spotify or YouTube or somewhere other than Twitch or Facebook, that means you are watching the podcast version of this and you're only going to get the interview. So if you'd like to see the entire episode, including all the music and the recap, make sure you hit the or click the episode 39 recap link in your description below. But without any further ado, guys, we're going to get into it with my buddy Caleb Boles, who is waiting backstage for me very patiently. So let's get into the interview and then into the music, y'all. Let's get over there. Caleb, my friend, how you doing, man?
What's up, man?
So
Caleb
was talking to me before the show tonight that he's been getting some wind therapy today.
Yeah.
Where'd you end up again?
Well, I was headed to the coast, and I stopped in Conroe because I had to do this, and I was getting tired.
Yeah. So the man. I think my son was down in South Padre the other day, down near the coast, having a good time with my grandbabies, and it's beautiful down there. Man, I'm super stoked to have you on here, man. I was just telling everybody in our intro that you did a show for me earlier in the year with Van Plating, and you're just an awesome songwriter. You're from Diana originally, right?
Yeah, I am. I am from Diana.
So what was it like kind of growing up there and learning about music from that area?
Oh, man, there's so many talented singers and songwriters from East Texas that nobody's heard of just because of how the music scene is out there. There's not a lot of places we get to play our original stuff. We have to travel a long ways to do it.
Sadly.
But there is growing up out there was awesome. I mean, hunting and fishing and everything you needed was right there.
Well, we're excited tonight because I started doing a weekly East Texas night once a month. So actually, cool. I guess it'd be a monthly, but we do it 1 week a month. And this week is our monthly East Texas night. And so we have Diana, LUFKIN, Tyler, AVINGER, LONGVIEW, NACOGDOCHES, Paris, MABANK, and KILGORE all represented tonight.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's going to be a badass playlist, and it's like 7 or 8 different genres as well. So now, how would you, speaking of genre, how would you describe yourself artistically?
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a loaded question.
It is, indeed.
I don't know, man. I mean, I've always told people I play sludge grass music, which is, you know, like just everything mixed in together, I guess. You know, but everybody, you know, throws it into that Americana type deal.
But I love that there's more like terminology coming out for it, like sledge grass, or you know, I've heard stuff like doom tonk, or you know, honky doom, or like just all kinds of different monikers or combinations. What was it that Gabe Wooten called his music? It was like county funk or something, like, I don't know.
Yeah, like, Gabe's a cool dude, man.
Yeah, man, he's a hot shit, man. I love Gabe to death. Yeah, so like what's kind of like your learning process? Like, are you mostly self-taught as a musician?
Yeah, I'm all self-taught. Man, whenever I got out of the service, I started going to school down around, you know, Austin. Was going to school in San Marcos. All my friends played music, and I started out doing it as kind of a joke.
Yeah. And
then it became a career, you know.
Well, that's something that veterans turn towards a lot, right? To kind of almost replace, I don't want to say replace, that's really not true. It's almost like a therapeutic thing, right? To to get you away, because like I don't think people realize that haven't been in how hard it is to readapt to everyday life, right? What they call civilian life.
Yeah, man. I mean, I've been out for almost 20 years, and I'm still trying to adjust, you know.
Yeah, so same here. I've been out.
A process.
Yeah, I've been out like almost, let's see, 29 or something, and so I know, man. It's ridiculous. I wasn't in very long, and it was still a tough adjustment. And yeah, we've had a lot of folks on the show that you know use music as therapy when they come back from the military. Was that kind of what it was like for you?
Yeah. So, you know, my entire life I grew up, I was a rodeo cowboy. I was a professional bull rider.
Wow.
And once I started getting into music, that career kind of faded out. It you know, it's short-lived anyway.
Yeah.
And it took me to playing music, took me to a place, being on stage, just like it would if I was, you know, making a 90-point bull ride somewhere.
Yeah.
So I got that adrenaline rush from it, you know, in the first stages of playing music. And then after a while, it kind of, that fizzes out. But I started using it as therapy. And then, you know, a lot of my songs are about my experience, so it could be therapy for other veterans as well.
Yeah. And so how long after you started playing did you kind of decide to make this a career? Because you are essentially a traveling troubadour at this point, right?
Yeah. Yes, I am. Well, I'd graduated college and had a kind of a corporate job there for a second, but I've always been a cowboy, worked on ranches. It's kind of what I went to school for too. And at one point in time, I was just like, you know, there's no reason why I shouldn't just drop everything and go for this music stuff. And that's what I did, man. And I had good advice from a buddy there in New Braunfels. I was sitting at a bar, and I told him I was going to do that, and he goes, "You should do it." And he's the only one that ever told me, "Just do it, dude."
Yeah.
And I did it, and man, it's the best decision I've ever made. Best and worst decision I've ever made.
I understand that wholeheartedly, man. As a veteran myself, I know that to make that commitment, right? We always make that decision based on a lifetime thing, right? We're expecting that to be a lifetime commitment. But it's also, it does not come without its risk, right? Obviously, I mean, we know that going in, and we jump in anyway. So becoming a full-time musician, I don't want to say is as risky, but it certainly has its own level of risk as well. Do you feel like that kind of prepared you to make that jump? That kind of like, I don't give a shit kind of attitude? Let's see what happens?
I think so, man.
Yeah.
And I think there's a point to where it's like, okay, well, I'm gonna have to start making a little bit more money doing this, or there's
Yeah.
no way I can do it, So, luckily, I'm at that point now, which there's always more to be made, but it's not about that, and we know that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
And you're busy, right? I mean, you're busy as
Yeah, oh,
hell
yeah.
all over the place, man. I see you playing all over, man.
Yes, sir.
So talk about that, because I know you're a completely independent artist. I know you're doing all this shit yourself, man,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
still have time for some wind therapy. So where are you finding the time for all this stuff?
Well, I don't really have a lot of time.
Yeah.
uh, I've been in Santa Cruz, California for the past month. Been out there, kind of took a little break from playing music. Did a little surfing and had a little family vacation, and got back Thursday. And just man, I needed to get out of the house today, so I just, you know, took off.
Isn't that weird
Which
how
is
that
which
is,
is
man,
cool.
when you're away from home all the time and you miss being home, but then you get back home and like that wanderlust sets in again. Like it's like you want to be home, but then when you're there, like you can't wait to leave again. It's weird, right?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Man,
I don't like
go ahead.
I don't like leaving my son,
Yeah.
but sometimes I need my time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's hard, man, because like I said, the life is you miss whatever the other one is, right? Like if you're
Yeah,
away from home, you
absolutely.
miss home. When you're home, you miss the road. Man, it's kind of like that bard life. It's kind of like side missions in a video game, right? Like little side quests here and there.
Yeah.
I've heard it put that way before. I love how you said, "Yeah, I was in Santa Cruz," and so does that happen to you a lot? You just find yourself in a spot, and then you're trying to find work in that area, or
Well, no, we had this plan for a while. We've had it
yeah,
planned for about a year, and which is cool. I mean, I wanted to do a little surfing out in California, so I got to do some, and it was definitely different, and a little harder,
that's
but
such
I had
a
a great time.
it's going to be a badass way to live, right? Not exactly what you envisioned for yourself as a kid, I bet, right?
No,
Yeah,
yeah, it's definitely not what I thought I'd be doing at 40 years old, for
yeah.
sure.
So, man, I know you have a couple of records out. You got you got one studio record, one live record. Tell us kind of the impetus behind those, and can we expect new music down coming soon as well?
Yeah, I have. I've been sitting on a record I recorded out in California for a while, and it's just an EP. I'm getting ready to put that out, and then at some point in time in 2026, we're gonna go into the studio as a band and do an actual cut a full
Hell yeah,
record
as a full band.
as a full band. Yeah.
Wow, that's going to be nice, man. So, kind of tell us a little bit about your songwriting process, because I know you said you're self-taught, and as an independent musician and songwriter, I imagine you have very few rules when it comes to what you put out there. So,
Yeah.
how's that look as a creative for you?
Well, I want to make sure what I'm putting out there has some worth. I don't want it to be, you know, I want it to have a message.
Sure.
So I'm not just gonna put, I do have silly songs that no one's ever gonna hear. So, but man, my songwriting process, it just kind of hits me when it hits me.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll be sitting there and I got a line in my head, and then I can write one down in 5 minutes, and then the next time, it might be a year later,
Yep.
something comes to me. So it's different.
You
It
use.
just
I
is
love
what
how.
it's.
I love how you use the word worth, right? Because that is a
Yeah.
very subjective word. So here's the question for that: whose worth is more important to you, the listeners or the writers?
Ooh, I man, that is a hard question to
Yeah,
answer.
yeah,
I honestly think that what I'm doing, it the ultimate goal is to get it out there to people, right?
sure,
Because you have something that you want to say.
yeah,
So it's got to be the listener,
yeah.
you know?
So
It's got to be.
yeah, I would imagine so, because if you don't have the listener, what does it matter, right? Like you have
Right.
to,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
So how often are you thinking of the listener as you're writing a song? Like, is that part of the process, or are you just like really living the experience through your pen?
Yeah, just through my pen, honestly. I'm not, you know, I think that for me, it's hard to think of the listener when I'm writing about my experiences.
Exactly.
But I'm trying to do it in such a way to where everybody can take something from it.
I love that so much because I think like professional songwriters, quote unquote professional songwriters or published songwriters, or whatever you want to describe them as, I think they think about the listener a lot more than they should, right? And I think I think a lot of that vulnerability and that connectability, believability is lost between the artist and the listener because they're thinking too much of the listener and they're not really telling a relatable story from their perspective. And I think that gets lost a lot in the kind of the conveyor belt style songwriting that we're all subjected to, right?
For sure.
And that's what makes indie artists and songwriters like yourself so important to the scene, really. And the stories are amazing. You guys already heard one earlier as our introductory song when we were coming into the episode, but we're going to talk a little bit about the featured song tonight, which is my favorite Caleb Boles song. It's called Wicked Witch of Wimberly. And what a great story this is. Such a swampy song, too. Tell us about this one, man.
So the origin story of this is I was living in New Braunfels, and me and my buddy, a rodeo buddy of mine, Will Guilford, woke up one day, and it was one of those days where we decided just to do some day drinking. Went down to River Road Ice House, and there was some Texas country band in there sound checking for the gig that night. And it was probably about 10 or 11 in the morning, and we were already pretty, well into the drinking process. And about 4 women walked in from a bachelorette party that were just hammered. And they were like, "You guys want to party with us?" Yeah, we do.
Damn straight we do.
and they were like, "We're here from Houston, but my mom's got this big house in Wimberly, and we're going to go have a big crawfish boil out there if you guys want to go." So, all right, yeah. So we get in the truck, follow them to Wimberly, and we ended up at this big bar. House in Wimberly. I've still yet to find it, but it was in the middle of the woods. No cars in the parking lot. We walk in, and there's this, it's full of people and a rockabilly band playing songs about the devil. I mean, that really happened. And I was like, "What's going on?" Then we end up going back to that lady's house, and it was huge house on the side of a cliff. And she had all these statues of gargoyles around. And on the other side of the cliff, you could see a silhouette of you and the gargoyle, like in the night. Gargoyles around the hot tub. So we're inside, we're playing music, have a good time. We go to bed. I wake up in the morning, and I'm walking through this big, giant house to try to find, I'm just going to say a mansion, because that's pretty much what it was. Mm-hmm. So I'm walking through this mansion trying to find a glass of water, because I had a hangover. And I see all these pictures on the walls of crying clowns and gargoyles. And I walk into the living room. My buddy Will's asleep on the couch. And in the middle of the living room, there's a big pentagram and a Wiccan book. And I woke him up and I was like, "Hey, we got to get the hell out of here." So we leave. And I'm talking to one of the girls a couple weeks later. I was like, "What's up with old girl's mom in that place we stayed?" She's like, "Oh, yeah, she thinks she's Stevie Nicks." So I wrote that song in a Porter Ann's hotel room about that lady from Wimberly.
I remember you telling us that story at that venue recently, and all I could think of, man, is if you were that blitzed, how much of that do you think was real and how much wasn't, right? Like,
there's no telling.
Yeah, then you get back to the hotel and you're just kind of guessing what's real and what isn't. But yeah, it's a great tune. I'm excited to show it to folks here in a minute. But before we do get into the music, we do have Caleb's pick of the week, as you guys know, and this is a great way of learning of new music through a songwriter. There is no better way of learning about great music than to ask a songwriter to feature a different song. I think it's just such a flattering way to compliment another person, right? Like, Caleb is a great songwriter, great singer, and now he gets a chance to tell you about another great singer and great songwriter. And you've chosen Tony Camel's The Surfer this week as your pick of the week. Yeah. Tell us why this song for you, man.
Man, I've been doing a lot of surfing, and I love Tony's music. He plays with that band out of Austin, Wood and Wire.
Yeah.
And they got some great stuff. And I've known Tony for a while, and man, he's a great songwriter, And I love this song, man. I love it.
Yeah, it's so exciting as somebody who loves songwriters, right, to learn of new people. Obviously, I've known of Tony for a while, but every so often, y'all will hit me with something different that I haven't heard, and I always blind react to those picks of the week, too, if I haven't heard them before, so that's always fun as well. Caleb, what's the best way for folks to follow along with everything you have going on if they haven't heard of you before?
Instagram, Spotify, Facebook, all this stuff.
And it's just at Caleb Boles?
Yeah, I think everything is.
Okay, so it's CALEBBOLES. That's how you spell that out, as you can see there on your screen. Make sure you're following along, especially if you're loving the music. This guy's great. He plays all over the place, not just Texas. He will probably get to your town at some point. And if he doesn't get there just organically, then reach out, and I'm sure he'll make an exception and come to your neighborhood that way. Caleb, thank you so much for your time, man.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
We got you got some shows coming up in East Texas soon, or?
Yeah, I've got one on Saturday in Mount Pleasant.
There you go. What venue's that?
Rancho Seco. It's I think it's a new steakhouse out there.
Okay, very cool. I'll have to look that up. All right, man. Yeah, thanks, man. You have a great night.
All right, man. You too. I appreciate you.
All right, yeah, no problem. All right, guys. We are going to get into the music momentarily. I just want to let you guys know, if you are watching out there on Spotify or YouTube, once again, thank you so much for watching. If you want to see the music that we're about to play, you can click the episode 39 recap in your description below. If you are watching live on Twitch or Facebook and you have a favorite song you would like to request, we do take requests here. We will play your song, just as long as it's not offensive or hateful in any way. You can type the artist and song title in your chat. But without any further ado, guys, let's get into this with Wicked Witch of Wimberly by the one and only Caleb Boles.
Gave us 10 commandments. Said I've broken these 9 of them. In my reflection of bad magic floats by on a river of sin. I'm caught into a spell when I look into the statue's eyes. She says, even it's hard for a God to love, but somehow be so wise. Now I'm trapped beneath the sails of a boat, edged in stone and written in the stars for me. Anchored down on some backwoods road with the Wicked Witch of Wimberly. Restless since the tides came, but I'm thankful I've been taught to swim, 'cause no one has less direction than the movement of a twisted wind. Held under and drowned, and you threw the there's too many chapters in this story to be held by any book. Wild has a definition, and it's as plain as the day we see. Find it down in some ice house bar with the Wicked Witch of Wimberly. I think she played in the Devil's Band. She played witchcraft on the tambourine. She'll leave you in a trance while you're weak and stoned as the drummer bangs away on a set of crossbones. While she hisses in the mic that Marie Laveau, well, she ain't got shit on me. And no ghosts flying from Houston with the Wicked Witch of Wimberly. Said oh ghosts flying from Houston with the Wicked Witch of Wimberly.
All right, there is our special guest for episode 39, Mr. Caleb Boles with Wicked Witch of Wimberly. And, of course, his pick of the week is Tony Kamel, the surfer. Here is that right now.
Oh, man, reminisces and a rusty old rig, watching the water and the waves. Are you paddling out? He said no with a grin and a clear blue yellow gaze. He said surfing ain't gentle on this busted old body. Old glory days are a thing of my past, so I come out and I watch it with the same sense of wonder as a wind turned water to glass. Early morning, she shimmers like a diamond's glimmering, glistening gleam. It's the damnedest thing I ever did see. How that dirty old water sure makes a man like iron, and we drive down to Port Isabel. We never let up, we were young and on fire, chasing that hurricane swell. Now worse for the wear, I creak and I crackle, a lifetime working these bones into the ground. After all of these years, I got nothing show, and I'm stuck in this dusty old town. $30 a day at the Motel 6. You know folks ain't flocking to Freeport for kicks. There's a pile of other places that I'd rather be, but that dirty old water sure makes a man clean.
Zach Maberry is a Texas native from Tyler, blends Americana and folk music, drawing inspiration from legends like Townes Van Zandt and Guy Clark. His voice, praised by singer-songwriter Sean McConnell for its unique, honest, and raw quality, captivates listeners with haunting melodies and poetic lyrics. Maberry pours his heart into every single performance, aiming to create lasting memories for his audience. Here is Zach Maberry with Pass Me By.
Used to be in your pocket and in the palm of your hand. You made me run like a rocket, another desperate man. I was waiting, hoping something maybe would change. But when you say you were open, my love didn't remain. Pass me by. Saying, how are you? You only get me thinking of the tears I had to cry. Don't hang around, pass me by. I promise you I walking ain't hard to do. Won't be stopping.
Next up on the show, all the way from Tyler, Texas, here is Smokeshop Blues by P. Vines and the Cryptids.
Richie in the smoke shop stole my friend's $60. 8 years ago on the dock, we was trying to buy some Valium. Matter of fact, now I think it's all done, and we'll die young. Reminds me of a song that you know, it's an anthem. Play a song again, fists at the waves, I lost my way. And you done changed like no woman I've ever seen. Rolling in the wind conjures up the memory of a lonely man. Play your song again, pretty face to die for. Seen her smiling again, what a pretty one to die for.
All right, there's P. Vines and the Cryptids for the first time on the show. Sarah Hobbs embraces the sound of old school traditional country. From an early age, music has played an important part of Sarah's life as well as many generations of her family. She hails from a small town in northeast Texas, I believe AVINGER. Her songwriting comes from the life experience she's had, both good and bad. So when she sings, you can guarantee it's from the heart. Her strong East Texas accent reflects in her singing voice, leaving no doubt you're listening to real country music. She's been nominated for Texas Female Vocalist of the Year the past 6 years and won that award in 2019. She was named Wide Open Country's one of 15 Texas artists to watch in 2018. She most recently won Texas Country Music Association's Female Artist of the Year in 2022. Her last 5 singles have been top 5 hits, and one of her latest singles, Black Bayou, was nominated for Single of the Year as well as Video of the Year. And that is the song we feature tonight. Here is Sarah Hobbs with Black Bayou.
Black Bayou, I got a secret too. Black Bayou, you won't tell, will you? Well, sometimes a man just don't know no better. You tell me, if a girl like that was stealing yours, would you let her? He pulled her close, told her he loved her, saw the whole thing, arms all around her. She was all bright, I love you too. Felt something snap, fire started burning behind my eyes, wheels started turning. That's when it hit me, what I had to do. Black Bayou, I got a secret too. Well, did you know a bag of bricks won't go? But I do in my little boat. It ain't got a motor, it don't make no sound. You toss all your troubles over the side, and they just sink right down, down, down. He pulled her close, told her he loved her, kissed her again, arms all around her. She was all right, I love you too. just don't know no better. She promised him the rest of her life, but he promised me forever. I felt something snap, fire started burning behind my eyes, wheels started turning, and that's when I did what I had to do. He pulled her close, told her he loved her. She held on, dragging him under. I had to save him, I had to cut her loose. Black Bayou, I got a secret too. Well, hey, I got a secret too. Black Bayou.
All right, Sarah Hobbs on Tunesday Tuesday. Next up, all the way from Longview, Texas, here is True Virtue with Dance for Me.
Tell me what you see when you smile and look at me, dancing on the floor is what makes me want you more, baby. I got my eyes on you, yeah, yeah. I like the way you move, yeah, yeah. The way you move your body, na, na, na. When you shake it, na, na, na. And you get me, girl, when it feels like the sky's falling down. I wanna make you smile, I wanna hold you down. I want your love right now, right now. Your love is amazing, your love is amazing, girl. Your love is amazing. I just wanna see you move and dance for me, baby. Your love is amazing, your love is amazing, girl. Your love is amazing. I just wanna see you move and dance for me, baby. Como esta, que bonita eres rosa. Mamacita viene rosa. Girl, I wanna get close to your heart now. You got my full concentration. No need for no hesitation. Booty moving up in rotation. Girl, you give me such a sensation. I ain't got my eyes on you. Yeah, yeah. I like the way you move. Yeah, yeah, it's more than a fantasy that you're into me. You're the air I breathe when it feels like the sky is falling down. I wanna make you smile, I wanna hold you down. I want your love right now, right now. Your love is amazing, your love is amazing, girl. Your love is amazing. I just wanna see you move and dance for me, baby. Your love is amazing. Your love is amazing, girl. Your love is amazing. I just wanna see you move and dance for me, baby. Your love is amazing, yeah. Your love is amazing, girl. Your love is amazing. I just wanna see you move and dance for me, baby. Your love is amazing, yeah. Your love is amazing, yeah. Your love is amazing. I just wanna see you move and dance for me, baby.
All right, next up on the show, we got Eve's Road, featuring Sikmanofasia with The Shepherd.
I was a fox, and he was the lamb, bleeding from his mouth down in the south, down in my native land. I was a fox, and he was the lamb, under attack. Brandish your weapons instead. The yellow snake belly made me cry. I wanna be invisible. The yellow snake belly made me cry. I wanna be invisible. There was a key made of vines and bells. At the end of a red dirt road, I'm breathing slow. I'll bring you feathers and spells. Okay, he was the lamb, no the ram, no the shepherd, and the fires out of hand. 30 degrees with the CRCs, I'm on my knees at my command. And I was a fox, and he was the ram. I was a fox, and my battlements stand. The yellow snake belly made me cry. I wanna be invisible. The yellow snake belly made me cry. I wanna be invisible. Like the lamb is the shepherd to the yellow with my flowers. That's where I wanna be. A gesture of your hand. The lamb is the shepherd to the other with my flowers. That's where I wanna be. A gesture of the hands. And we stand. And we stand. And we stand.
An energetic alt-rock group hailing from Texas, Lenny and the D is a creative force of musical energy inspired by alternative rock of the 90s, TV and video game soundtracks, and the plight of every man. Lenny and the D blends a style of funky grooves and sword vocals with unabashed wit. Here is Matches by Lenny and the D.
Got a big old box of matches, and I got them all for free. You were walking around the corner, and you just gave up to me. Now if I'm gonna light up, well I guess we'll have to see. Well, they finished my prescription. Gotta pick it up today. prescription. I gotta pick it up today. And if I forget my money, then I guess you're gonna pay.
Next up on the show here is Steffany Karback with Dimes from NACOGDOCHES.
There's dimes on the bathroom floor. I know they don't mean nothing, but I still want more than just little ways you say hello. I love all the reasons I can't let you go. Hold the phone, I need the line. My girl will get me lined up right on time. I love too fast, I act too young. You blue jean girl, just trying to have some fun. And then a little light comes just like that. You take my hands and we throw them back. I don't know why I act this way. I guess I'm just trying to feel okay. I just wanna feel okay. All I want is to feel
right, one of the best songwriters from Northeast Texas is from Paris, Texas. Here's my buddy Michael O'Neill with Gone.
I sure miss my old man, I miss him when he was a younger man, and I was just a goofy kid, and I thought he was an old man back then. And he sit out in that shop, he worked steady like a ticking clock, and I was up and down off the floor, running in and out of the door until I heard a rainbow stew. My favorite memory of you. Well, I got older then, I started running with my friends, and me and Dad, we were bumping heads. I could not hear them words he said, and he knew that I was running fast, and he knew that it wouldn't last. Same old tricks he's seen before, hell, he wasn't even keeping score. He told Mama, he said, just let him run. I heard him, he said, let him run till he done. With no sense of how time's gone, and it kinda makes me sad. I sit and think about my dad and how it ain't the same as it was back when we played the game. And I'll sit still and stare and think of time, and I wonder where it's gone. It was here, man, now it's gone. Yeah, well, I sure miss him, old man. I miss him when he was a younger man, and I was just a goofy kid, and I thought he was an old man back then. And he sit out in that shop, he worked steady just like a ticking clock, and I was up and down off the floor, running in and out of the door until I heard a rainbow stew or the hag sing my favorite memory of you.
Incredible stuff. Next up, we have from MABANK, Texas, with Backroad Gospel. Here is the one and only Travis Bolt.
Phone call from my mama, a bottle in my hand. And she said, will you be there tomorrow, son, to hear about the promised land? Yeah, but 6 a.m. comes early, and there's a pack in the old ashtray. I've seen more gold on these gravel roads than I do in a pew on Sunday. Well, that band and choir don't light my fire like the sound of an old FM. Radio station pumping through the truck dash, arm out the window in the wind. Most people go to church and bow their heads and pray he forgives their sins. But the county line is where I'll ride when I need to talk to him. Getting that back road gospel, getting that back road gospel. Through my heart, I can feel it in my bones. Every time I get behind that wheel, I know I'm not alone. There's a spirit in that passenger seat, no matter where I roam. But when I get way out, there ain't no doubt the good Lord's gonna drive me home. That band and choir don't light my fire like a sound of an old FM. Radio station popping through the truck dash, arm out the window in the wind. Most people go to church and bow their heads and pray he forgives their sins. But the county line is where I'll ride when I need to talk to him. In that back road gospel. In that back road gospel. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Sound of an old FM radio station pumping through the truck dash on out the window in the wind. Most people go to church and bow their heads and pray he forgives their sins. But the county line is where I'll ride when I need to talk to him. In that back road gospel. In that back road gospel. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.
All right, as we keep the tunes from East Texas rolling, here is the blues princess herself, Allie Venable, with Money and Power.
Deal
right, our first podcast guest this week is from episode number 96, featuring Jillian Hudson, who is a phenomenal young artist, and she is here with the song Away. Y'all make sure you check out episode 96 wherever you podcast. And here's Jillian.
Took my heart, broke my reputation. Hate your guts, but you've left me aching. And I still taste your truth on my tongue. You pulled me in, made me think that you were the one. Hold me close, push me away. Broken soul, what more to say? Loving you, you'll never stay. You're just running away, running and running, running away. You leave me guessing, there's nothing else to do. Just some tiny question, what did you put me through? Caught falling, flying. Watched me falling down. Too bad I didn't notice before I hit the ground. And I still taste your truth on my tongue. You pulled me in, made me think that you were the one. Hold me close, push me away. Broken soul, what more to say? Loving you, you'll never stay. You're just running away, running and running, running away. Box of passports under fake names. Gnarly fights for quick getaways. Should've seen your shifty side. Told your truth and you sold your lies. Guess I called your fight or flight. And I got a broken heart, was left to die. Thought I smart, but the fox was sly. Can't get you off my mind. And I still taste your truth on my tongue. I still taste your truth on my tongue. You put me in, made me think that you were the one. Hold me close, push me away. Broken soul, what more to say? Loving you, you'll never stay. You're just running. Hold me close, push me away. Broken soul, what more to say? Loving you, you'll never stay. You're just running away, running and running, running away. I bet you're used to running, running and running, running away. And I bet you're used to running.
Next up is our episode number 96 guest, Mr. Jamie Richards. Y'all make sure you check that out wherever you podcast. Here is I Want To With You.
Well, I guess I've been traveling light my whole life through. Thought if you never own nothing much, nothing ever owned you. Until I looked at you, I swear I never gave one thought to forever. Girl, I never wanted to find a little spread with a creek running through, build a little to with you. Put a little ring, third finger, left hand. Stay with somebody who will love and understand. Girl, I want to. No telling what he may find. Till I saw the light of your love, I was walking round blind. I kept running with my restless heart, thinking that's just the way things are. Girl, it never crossed my mind. It's time to find a little spread with a creek running through. Build a little dream and make it come true. Now I want to with you. Girl, I want to with you. Put a little ring, third finger, left hand. Stay with somebody who will love and understand. Girl, I want to. Spread with a creek running through. Build a little dream and make it come true. Now I want to with you. Girl, I want to with you. Put a little ring, third finger, left hand. Stay with somebody who will love and understand. Girl, I want to.
Right, y'all, our global artist of the week comes to us all the way from Ireland. Here is Meadhbh Walsh. The song is called Paper Ships.
If we could say as children what a world it would be, with every war or oppression, if our spirits were let free. Rules and regulations conform at all cost. Greed the motivation when spontaneity is lost. We dance through the madness, we splash puddles in the rain. Sail paper ships on the river, rode like hobos on the train. We were children once, oh to be children now, dancing beneath the rainbow with the gold somehow. I will always remember you. You dance freely on the sand, timing your steps with the ebbing tide between the waves and land. I will always remember you before life got in the way, skipping through the village, making mud pies on the clay. We dance through the madness, we splash puddles in the rain. Sail paper ships on the river, rode like hobos on the train. We were children once, oh to be children now, dancing beneath the rainbow with the gold somehow. We've grown empty men and women, no longer dancing to the beat, giving in to social shackles on our feet. Our best days are behind us, that was never meant to be. But your spirit is free now to dance upon the sea. We dance through the madness, we splash puddles in the rain. Sail paper ships on the river, rode like hobos on the train. We were children once, oh to be children now. Dancing beneath the rainbow with the gold somehow. Dancing beneath the rainbow with the gold somehow.
All right, it is now time for our double play of our Marquee Artist of the Week, which is my favorite artist right now. Her name is Sierra Ferrell. I'm sure everybody's heard her name. Here is a cover version of a song that her and Nikki Lane have done recently called A Lesson in Leaving.
Somebody's gonna give you a lesson in leaving. Somebody's gonna give you back what you've been given. And I hope that I'm around to watch them knock you down. It's like you love them and leave them, just like you love me and left me. It's like you do that sort of thing over and over again. You're a foolhardy man.
I hear you've been asking about me from some of my friends. You better believe I'm not going through that again.
You're the kind of man a woman thinks she can change, but the only thing changing is my way of thinking. And I'm thinking that maybe someday somebody's gonna give you a lesson in losing. Somebody's gonna do to you what you've been doing. And I hope that I'm around to watch them knock you down. Somebody's gonna give you a lesson in hurting. Somebody's gonna leave you with your fire burning and no way to put it out. Baby, there ain't no doubt you're a foolhardy man. You're the kind of man a woman thinks she can change, but the only thing changing is my way of thinking. And I'm thinking that maybe someday somebody's gonna give you a lesson in leaving. Somebody's gonna give you back what you've been given. And I hope that I'm around to watch them knock you down. Just like you love them and leave them, just like you love me and left me. It's like you do that sort of thing over and over again. You're a foolhardy man. Somebody's gonna give you a lesson and leave it. Somebody's gonna give you back what you've been given. And I hope that I'm around to watch them knock you down. It's like you love them and leave them, just like you love me and left me. It's like you do that sort of thing over and over again. You're a foolhardy man. You're a foolhardy man. You're a foolhardy man.
All right, the last song of the night, it's chitlin cooking time in Cheatham County. I got you, Cooley. And thank you.
There's a quiet and a peace peaceful county in the state of Tennessee. You will find it in a book now that they call geography. Not famous for its farming, it's either mining or it steals. But they know that there's chitlins cooking and them Cheatham County hills. When it's chitlin cooking time in Cheatham County, I'll be quoting in them Cheatham County hills. And I'll pick the Cheatham County chitlin cooker, have a longing that the chitlins will feel. There's an art in chitlin cooking, and in all good chitlin cooks, they must master it by practice, 'cause it ain't renowned in books. In the hills of Cheatham County, in sunny Tennessee, when the chitlins are in season, is where I long to be. When it's chitlin cooking time in Cheatham County, I'll be quoting in the Cheatham County hills. And I'll pick the Cheatham County chitlin cooker, I've a longing that the chitlins will feel. Of all the things they put before me, well, I think chitlins are the best. And when I press that dying pillow, let chitlins be my last request. When it's chitlin cooking time in Cheatham County, I'll be coding in the Cheatham County hills. And I'll pick the Cheatham County chitlin cooker, I'll be longing that the chitlins will feel. I'll be longing that the chitlins will feel.
All right, we have a last-minute request from my friend Cool Me. Here is If Looks Could Kill by Chrissy Costanza.
Throwing rocks at the windows to your soul. Are you home? Little wicks here in your arms till we turn to bone. A little bit more. Never felt anything like this before. Look at me, look at me, look at me, and take me to heaven and right back again. For a moment, the world stood still. Darling, it looks like hell. I would never take my eyes off. No, I'd never take my eyes off you. I would die young as hell. Darling, it looks like hell. I would never take my eyes off. No, I'd never take my eyes off you. Wanna drown in your holy water, make me brand new. I know it's crazy, but I think my death wishes you. A little bit more. Never felt anything like this before. Look at me, look at me, look at me, and take me to heaven and right back again. For a moment, the world stood still. Darling, it looks like hell. I would never take my eyes off. No, I'd never take my eyes off you. I would die young as hell. Darling, it looks like hell. I would never take my eyes off. No, I'd never take my eyes off you. Throwing rocks at the window close to your soul. Are you home? Lay to rest here in your arms till we turn to bone. For a moment the world stood still. Darling, if looks could kill, no one never take my eyes off. No one never take my eyes off. How we die on this sail. Darling, if looks could kill, I would never take my eyes off. No one never take my eyes off. For a moment the world stood still. Darling, if looks could kill, I would never take my eyes off. No one never take my eyes off you. I would die on this sail. Darling, if looks could kill, I would never take my eyes off. No, I'd never take my eyes off you.
All right, that's been Tunesday Tuesday number 39. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And of course, next week will be episode number 40, featuring this guy right here, Mr. Trey Calloway will be my special guest next Tuesday night right here on Tunesday Tuesday for episode 40. I believe the song we will be featuring from Trey is one called She Don't Break It. I want to thank once again my special guest tonight, Mr. Caleb Boles, for being here with me, chatting about his song and all kinds of other cool things that he has going on. And as always, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will catch y'all down the road. Cool me, thank you for the $1 donation.